What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Monty Python. And we're going to listen to another sketch included on the Final Rip-Off double album. I'm guessing this comes from one of their previous audio albums and or was performed in their Flying Circus show, maybe part of their live performances. Shout out to all those who commented on the election night special, or just, I think, the election special, which was a live recording that was then included on the Final Rip-Off compilation. But we're going to listen to You Be the Actor, which I imagine there are, like, things you can buy like this, where it's a play or some dramatic production, and then there are blank spots for you to deliver lines so you can feel like you're part of the production. Maybe they're even considered sort of like acting training exercises. But here, it is done in a very silly and typically zany Monty Python way. And I won't spoil too much, I'll just say that it comes from a record as the premise of the sketch. And the first program, or the first play that is chosen for the listener to perform one of the parts in the play, selects a very unfortunate role to give to the listener. And then quickly it's like, wait, hold on, sorry, that was a mistake. Let's go to our second play in the program, and then the character portrayed by the listener is a fuller part, let's say, but not without some insane comedy along the way. And because the lines are not actually given, there's a lot of, what would you put there, and, what is the implication of the line that should be there. So, yeah, it's just classic Monty Python once again. Let's give it a listen. This is Monty Python, You Be the Actor, included on the Final Rip-Off double album.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for! Your chance to be like Sir Laurence Olivier, Sir Alec Guinness, and Lawrence Harvey in the privacy of your own living room. Yes, all you need is this record and the script supplied with it, and you too can be a great actor! You will be playing the part of Montague, the forceful yet bitter, disillusioned and zany Marxist tycoon in this new play by a very good bearded playwright. Other great British and Welsh actors will be playing only minor roles. Now is your big chance, just follow the script as we present A Taste of Evil, starring
Insert your name here.
as Montague.
A police station in Repton.
Morning, Super.
Morning, wonderful.
Nasty business up at the towers, eh?
Oh, yes? What's happened?
Montague's shot himself.
Dead?
Afraid so, sir. Blood everywhere.
We apologise for an error in this Be a Great Actor in Your Own Living Room section of the record. Owing to an error in the selection of the play, the character of Montague does not appear to speak throughout the production. So, let's go straight on to number 2 in your scripts. All quiet on the Western Front. You are Charles, just back from the war, and to help you become a great actor, a buzzer will go when it is your turn to speak.
All Quiet on the Western Front. Adapted for radio by Jeff Aspel and Jean Genet. Episode 8. Charles returns to Berkeley Manor.
Oh, Charles, Charles, Charles! Oh, Charles. I never thought I'd see you again. Oh, that's wonderful news. But why? Are you... Where? Oh, no. Yes, Charles? Oh, I love you too. But what? Shut off? Completely? Oh, Charles. Charles. Charles.
Will Charles ever play football again? Does Asquith really know what is happening to the chaps in France? And is Belinda such good, as everyone says? Don't miss next week's exciting episode.
Good evening, Squire. Good evening. I think that goes into the, what is it, Nudge Nudge sketch? But okay, so much going on. I love in the introduction to the first play where the character supposedly that's going to be played by the listener is introduced as having shot himself dead with blood everywhere right when the scene starts. Like, wait, nope, sorry, actually that wasn't a good play to pick, was it? But I do love how you as an actor are supposed to convey, what was it? A bitter and disillusioned zany. So okay, like how do you play something bitter and disillusioned and also zany at the same time? Marxist tycoon, which again, if you're Marxist, you're very, utilitarian and blue collar, and then if you're a tycoon, you're a capitalist amassing fortunes and businesses and an empire of wealth. So how do you play a bitter, disillusioned, yet zany Marxist tycoon? Like, what a role to select for the listener. Though again, it turns out he's actually dead, so we can't use that script. So then we go on to All Quiet on the Western Front, which incidentally, I have seen that film. I never heard it adapted for radio. But okay, so then Charles gets home, and some of the dialogue, alright, more or less straightforward. Oh, I'm home. Yes, I'm here. I love you. You love me too. Great. And then she's like, oh wait, what happened? And it's like, oh wait, shot off? Completely. And given the nature of Monty Python's humor, you're led to suspect it might be a particular organ that would be especially upsetting for a girlfriend or wife who's been waiting a long time for the loving return of her husband. And then it's, sort of up in the air, and then it ends, and the narrator's like, oh, will Charles ever play football again? Oh, wait, okay, maybe it was his foot or his leg. The idea that, it wasn't quite as dire as it seemed, or at least as saucy as it seemed. And then suddenly we get some follow-up lines. Does Asquith know what's really happening to the men at the front? And is Belinda such a good brr, as everyone says? Which, again, just this saucy editorial question at the end. So it's just, again, like, it's the details that make Monty Python so funny. And again, like, more than anything in this one, I just love introducing a character that someone training to be an actor is going to have to portray as a disillusioned, bitter, yet zany Marxist tycoon. It's just so funny. So, yeah, I love this one. Again, I don't know its original provenance. I'm assuming it's something they did on the Flying Circus. Certainly, if it's included in the final rip-off compilation, I'm guessing it was on one of their previous releases in, record, like cassette form, whatever. But either way, it's great. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.